we decided to take a little detour on our way to Mount Rushmore.
Welcome to Nebraska.
And visit our typical place we go to almost every anniversary, Omaha. Because we thought, well, let's go see what their half-price books is like. So we're gonna go visit half-price books in Omaha and then head north to South Dakota. Well, we found a couple things, which was fun. Aaron got Nier Automata, Game of the Year edition. And I got, because this half-price book still only charges 99 cents, where ours is upping the price because I keep buying them, a few VHS movies. We got GoldenEye, Mortal Kombat, Little Shop of Horrors, where they like to say Jack Nicholson is the star, even though he only has a tiny part. Goldfinger, the Godfather trilogy, got all three. Addams Family. There's Port Neal Landing.
Where?
Right over there.
I don't see it. Where is it?
It's right over there.
Where?
It's right over there. Port Neal Landing.
Where?
Can't you see it?
Where?
Oh, we passed it.
I didn't see it.
That's it.
Welcome to South Dakota.
All right.
Is this
Mount Rushmore.
Aaron, is this your first time in South Dakota?
This is my first time in South Dakota.
How exciting.
Great faces, great places.
Great faces, great places.
That's a good motto.
That is a good one. Range Country Lodge in Murdo, South Dakota. And we're gonna go eat at Prairie Pizza, which is over here. But don't walk in the flowers. So we go through this cute little walkway to this pizza house. What flavor pizza did we get?
Gunslinger.
Yeah, we got the Gunslinger.
And the Gunslinger came with, it's like chicken, ranch, buffalo, and we put red peppers on it.
Smell electrified? We're concerned about the pool light
There's a pool
sticking out of the water.
I wish I brought my electrical tester with me.
I know.
Because it looks so sketchy, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, there's a hot tub. Look at this wild volcano behind me.
Yeah. Hey, Sean, tell your story again about Samsung and the whale.
Well, when we went to buy our phones that are supposed to be water resistant and such,
Yeah.
they had a poster up on the wall
Yeah.
with the phone, and you can see like the frame of the phone,
Uh-huh.
but you were underwater.
Yeah.
So it's like you were holding the phone, and you were looking up at a whale from under the water. And so I asked the fellow there at Verizon, can I go swimming in the ocean and take videos of whales? And he's like, no. So why were we advertising that? That's all. What's going on, Aaron?
I'm going to get candy.
We got a midnight sweet tooth. What do you think Aaron's gonna pick? Don't tell us, Aaron. You just pick it. And we'll watch it move. Everybody watching needs to place their bets.
That's the fun part of all this. Just shake it off. Cover everything in the studio. Now with a nice clean dry brush, you can go back in here and just blend all this together.
I was gonna have some. It's good breakfast. Me too. This is a lovely room of death. Not a tree in sight. where they grew sunflowers in South Dakota.
It's so many sunflowers.
That's pretty cool. We're almost to the Badlands. 15 miles, they say. What's up here? You don't have to pay, do you? I got some cash if we do. Well, it turns out the Badland costs $30. What a sight. Right here in this flat prairie land, we've got these huge
Rock formations.
rock things. This just seems so alien. On my $30 map, we're gonna check this out. Taking the trail.
I hope we see a rattlesnake just to see it.
Yeah? Are rattlesnakes poisonous?
Oh my goodness, they're one of the most deadly snakes in America.
Uh-oh. Alright.
And you put, this is what your soap is made from?
Well, called popcorn rock, bentonite is a clay that includes expansive volcanic ash. Yes. I do have bentonite clay that I can put in my soap.
Nice.
It's apparently this. Maybe I should gather some and
Make some soap
make
out of
like
Badlands.
ultra organic.
When you get to, you know what you should do when you get to South Dakota and United States thing? That's when you add Badlands bentonite to your soap.
Yes, aren't you smart?
This is cool.
Whoa. Whoa. What a sight.
That's awesome.
Are we lost, Aaron?
We're going in circles.
We've been this way before. I think we're lost. Got lost in the Badlands. It's like the Twilight Zone. We stepped into it.
Look at these lines, and they're like all symmetrical.
It crumbles so much.
Which way does the cookie crumble, Shauna?
Which way?
Yeah, which way does the cookie crumble?
Down.
Okay.
Is this a good time? Here we are playing in the desert, I suppose it is, right?
Yeah,
The cold desert.
Badlands.
Sweatshirt desert.
It is cold here.
That's good. These are the only plants I've, seen on our trip here. I'm not sure what they are. Day 2, lost in the Badlands.
No way out.
I'm running out of battery on my phone, but I figured if we're going to expire here, we might as well have it documented for when we're found. So if you just quit moving, it gets so quiet out here.
It's like an Andrei Tarkovsky film.
I'm gonna grab a little bentonite before we leave. Put it in my soap. Although we're lost, this is day 3. Still thinking about soap making, and here we are lost in the desert.
That's just how hardcore you are. That's a little scary, especially that right there.
Yeah.
I bet you fall in there, people aren't going to find you if you're unconscious.
No, they're not. Better not go that way. Aaron, will you throw a rock down there?
Yep. Ready?
Yeah. See if I can get it filmed. It's a very silent crash. Day 7. Wandering the Badlands. We keep coming up to dead ends like this.
Ooh.
That's so pretty.
Why is this one different color?
It's red bentonite clay. That'd be cool to have red and gray.
There's not fire in.
It literally just comes off. It's very interesting. Because it's clay. I hope Aaron's being careful. I'm not going to shout at him to be careful, no matter how hard I want to. I was informed by the sign that this is bentonite clay. And bentonite clay is something you can put in soap. And so I am harvesting it for my soap. I was going for the red clay. Look at these South Dakota mountains. Oh, excuse me. It's very reminiscent of our trip to Las Vegas, going through the Rockies. Except this is South Dakota. It's really wild. It's so nice being out in the Badlands where you're away from all the, you know, political jargon and opinions all over the place and, you know, stuff like that. We are right about here. We're going all the way up here to Wall so we can go visit Wall Drug. John told me we need to go get ice water at Wall Drug because it's free.
But explain the historical context.
So that sounds really silly because you're like, you can get ice water anywhere in America. But the reason why there's free ice water at Wall Drug and why they advertise it so is because it's part of the history of the place. Wall Drug, I don't remember the fellow's name. He wanted to start a business out there in Wall, and business was not going so hot. Then the fellow's wife is like, we should offer free ice water. That will bring the tired travelers in. And that's what they did. And because of that free ice water, Mr. Fella that started Wall Drug became very successful. And that is why they offer free ice water and advertise the free ice water at Wall Drug.
Travel through the Badlands.
After you travel through the Badlands. So there's our first wild creatures that aren't birds.
Now you want to get over like these other people? Or
No, you just keep driving. We don't need to get this dramatic about it. Well, once we get past this giant camper thing, what are they? Rams? Look at those big horns. They're rams, aren't they? Prairie lands, Badlands. There's prairie dog mounds scattered all around this land. And we saw 3 of them or more. There he's running. Oh, I can hear them.
Did you hear the squeak?
Yes.
Oh, that's adorable.
There's a couple right there.
Their squeaks are so cute.
I wish this camera had a nice zoom.
There's 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
You can zoom farther.
But look at how gritty and not nice it is. It just is like zooming in on a newspaper.
This reminds me of the road to Turkana.
What's Turkana?
It's northern Kenya.
Does it? South Dakota. Oh, these
Oh,
people.
come on.
These people need to pull over and look at these mountains. They say. You do that then. That way you're not in my camera all day.
There's so many viewpoints ahead, like right there.
You know, there's so many safe places you can pull over, but people like to choose not to do those ones. Look at the scenery. Look at the colorful mountains. Why do they look like that? What are you doing? These lands are bad. These lands are as bad as the Power Glove. Aaron,
The Power Glove is bad.
it's so bad. Watch out for these crazy pedestrians wandering around. Whoa! I didn't get a very good visual. I was looking at those people instead.
Oh, look at that. Look how close they
There are bison on the road. There's a whole bunch over here.
We got to see bison.
Wild. Look at this one on the road up ahead.
Oh my goodness. Look at that.
Oh my goodness. Put your window down.
That's amazing.
Man, those are, you don't ever see those. It's almost like seeing dinosaurs.
I know. This is like Samara Safari.
This is so cool. They
Look at
probably
that.
think we're a bunch of doofuses.
Real bison. I got to see
They're
real
huge.
bison. Look at those faces.
He's crossing the road. Oh, I wish we were right next to him. We're going to be.
Oh, that's amazing.
Get closer.
Oh, look how huge he is. He's huge.
Man. Hey, Aaron, did you just come from the gas station?
I did.
What'd you bring me? What?
Oh, yes. I love these because they're not messy.
Tall trees. Lots of turning. There are some steep hills driving to Mount Rushmore. There it is.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa.
That's huge.
Oh, watch the road. These people are stopping immediately, they say.
It's enormous. I'm totally satisfied.
Man. We are in line to park.
That's
George
incredible.
Washington's right in front there.
George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln. So we're on Mount Rushmore. We got the presidents right behind us. As you can see.
Hanging out at the amphitheater. Had a nice fella take our picture. Pretty impressive.
So yeah, what they would do is I'm sure he would use like a harness system.
Mm-hmm.
Just run stakes in the top of the head and swing down with a rope and start chiseling.
Oh, yes. These are all the flags of the United States of America. Look at this windy road. We keep losing connection where we're at. That's what that jingly noise is we're hearing. So, our original plan was just to go to Mount Rushmore and then, move right along, but last minute Aaron's like, you want to go to Yellowstone? And I was like, where's Yellowstone?
It's Wyoming.
And now we're gonna go there. So Aaron,
I'm so excited.
neither one of us has ever been to Wyoming. So look at this, what caused that? So we're heading to Yellowstone now. exciting.
See Old Faithful.
We can go see Old Faithful. Like this. What do you call this area?
Avalanche?
Look at all these trees that are down.
This is such a weird sight.
It
I've
is
never
weird.
seen this before. Look at that. Look to your right.
What in the world?
Never seen such a thing before.
Is that our welcome to Wyoming?
Yeah, welcome to Wyoming.
Welcome to Wyoming.
Thank you. We're in a state we've never been in before. What do you go eat when you go to Wyoming?
I eat Indian food.
Ah, let's go there. Before our food's gone, chicken tikka masala. What was this? Sag paneer
Sog paneer.
and garlic naan. Some of our favorite foods. Do you want to go swimming? The pool's kind of small.
Well, that's because I go with the adult one behind you.
Oh, wow. We got the place to ourselves again? Cool. We're leaving our Wingnut Hotel. Actually, it's Wingate. But I wanted to show this red sumo man statue out here at the Japanese house.
That's very intimidating.
He's humongous and red.
That's really intimidating.
I just thought that was funny. Here we are in the middle of Wyoming, getting farther and farther west and noticing more and more hazy skies from the terrible fires over there in California. So I looked up the name of this mountain range, and it is called Bighorn Mountain Range. And we're going to drive right. I don't know if we're driving through it or between it or under it, or we're going to go right across it somehow to get to Yellowstone National Park. Huh, Aaron?
That's right.
Here we go. This is so pretty. Don't mind the bug guts on the windshield. I've washed the windshield several times. Look at this red rock. That's like in Utah, in the Rocky Mountains and stuff. I guess we're traveling up the mountain or something.
Yeah. Right.
So we're not going through it so far. We're going up it. Look how high we are up here. Look, we're going up some more.
So thankful for automatic transmission because I'd be shifting like crazy. This part.
Ears are popping. Look at our road's gonna go up there. There's the road up there. That's where we're gonna be. You got your wish for a curvy road. This is our map coming up. Aaron likes curvy driving and I like straight driving. So when we're in the valley, yeah, goodness. No wonder you gotta watch out for runaway trucks. Look at how high we are. Way up in the mountains. Ooh. Up, up, up. I can't believe we're going up and over the mountain. They tell you when you reach the top.
I think we're going around the cap right now.
Are we? Very well could be.
Yeah, we just went around the cap.
Wow.
So they're heading down again.
Man, building roads in the mountains sounds like a job. Big job. Compared to the prairie roads. Wonder how long it took. What's the elevation, Aaron?
8,327 feet. That's about as high the elevation was where I grew up in Kenya.
Where you grew up, it was like that?
Yeah, so 8,000
Where you
feet.
grew up way up in the mountains. I wonder what the elevation is where we live.
Like 2,000 feet.
Think so?
It's pretty low.
We're going down the mountain now, by the way. waterfall, skinny trees. It's lovely. There's that wooden fence I was talking about, going on for miles. It's just cool that it's a wooden fence and not a chain link fence. It's a Lincoln log fence. Are you getting tired of me showing you mountains yet?
Nope.
It's just growing up in a farming state like Iowa. You just can't get enough mountains. It looks like a picture, because that's the only place I've ever seen these. It's in pictures. It's really cool. Look at this mountain area. Cameras can't capture it, but I'm trying really hard. Here we go, round the bend.
A lot of times, like all this curvy driving and stuff like that. Makes me want to Jane Jones driving hurt me.
I need to watch it again, I guess. We own it on VHS.
That's one of my childhood favorites.
It's got Buddy Hackett in it, right?
Yeah.
Buddy Hackett's in It's a Mad, 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 Mad World. I know I'm constantly recording these mountains, but I'm just
Baffled.
I'm baffled about these mountains.
Mind boggled.
I'm boggled in my mind. This is like, look up ahead of here. Look at these red ones now. The Bighorn mountain range is just full of variety. If you want to see a nice mountain range, but you don't want to go all the way to the Rockies, come on over to Bighorn.
You're a self-advertisement.
You get to drive up the mountain and then down the mountain. There hasn't been a single tunnel. It's wild.
There's picnic grounds ahead.
Oh, we could have a picnic. Have a picnic on the side of the mountain. We're still trying to travel down the mountain range. Curving and turning. Like up here, look at 20 miles an hour. This is some sharp business coming up. Danger situation. It's just incredible. Love it. We are now like walled by a mountain
Look at
here.
that boulder.
I know. Hopefully it doesn't fall. This looks like a perfect fallen rock road. And then there's a pretty little creek right here. I don't know if you can see it at all. There's a pretty creek right here on the right side with a huge mountain right there. And a huge mountain right here. It's quite a view. It's amazing. It's so big I can't even film the top right here. Very impressive. I'm impressed constantly. Whoa.
Leaving Bighorn National Forest.
Oh, are we almost done?
Almost at the end of it. Doesn't look like it.
So we just went through a national forest. We didn't even realize it. Man, these rocks are so cool over here. Look at those completely red mountain hills. Hill mountains. I don't know if those are mountains or hills. Can't tell. Wow. Neat. The mountain range changed. Man. Mountain. That's the one. If you don't want to go to the Rockies, that is. How neat. Look. Just look at the amazingness. There's that rock that I'm just impressed with over there.
It's pretty cool.
Why is it like that?
I don't know.
That's probably the curviest road I've ever seen. Oh, look at here. Look at this little mountain range. Tumbleweeds. It is awful windy on this west side of Wyoming. Super windy. And we're getting to experience a couple tumbleweeds. So I looked it up, and this range is called the Absaroka Range. Here we go in the tunnel. No climbing on tunnels. Ooh, whoa.
That's sweet looking rock.
That's amazing.
Wow, the cliffs on the left are insane.
I'll see if I can see them. There's people climbing that mountain. I didn't get a visual.
Look at this cave.
I know, they left the rock walls. That's pretty cool. Here we go, out of the mountain. Whoa. Pretty.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
That is gorgeous.
This is the Buffalo River. Since that thing was called the Buffalo Dam, I guess. I wanted to clarify that this is called the Buffalo Bill Reservoir. There's a dam back there, so Aaron says it probably was a river. Look at those dark mountains with clouds on them. I wonder if it's raining over there.
See it, yeah.
There's snow-capped mountains way over there, and you can't even see the top of it because of those clouds. Yeah, our first snow. Here's a lovely view. The river. Rivers and mountains. Probably saying mountain too much. Because I know you see that these are mountains. I don't really need to say that they're mountains.
I think we're enjoying Yellowstone.
Uh-oh. Interesting shaped mountains. Carved. We're getting a little bit of a sprinkle right now. Wait, there's a tall mountains.
Drones on.
Cost something to go to Yellowstone National Park. Hope they gave us a map. I'm so thankful they gave us a map because we lost service and then we lost direction, and then so now we have a map, an actual map
Of Yellowstone.
of Yellowstone. This is a map of Yellowstone. We want to go right here to Old Faithful. We entered right here. So we're gonna travel on this. That should be fun. Lots and lots of rocks and rubble through this part. Sad hill up there. With all these trees. Look at all these poor trees. looks like a graveyard almost.
Wasn't expecting this.
No. Look at that. What happened? Is this from that beetle? These are supposed to be green year round.
Goodness.
Wow.
Not expecting this.
It looks really sad. Look at this situation. We were noticing all the baby trees, so I wonder how long ago all of these big trees died. Poor Yellowstone National Park. They'll bounce back. They'll bounce back. They'll use our entry fee to plant more trees than ever. Or something. Darn beetles. Ooh, are we coming up on the Yellowstone Lake?
Looks like
It definitely looks like it. We're gonna go around the northern part of Yellowstone Lake and then travel probably another hour west to Old Faithful. Man, oh man.
I bet this was gorgeous.
I bet this was gorgeous. Look at this. Look at all these trees. No, these trees aren't burnt. They're just dead. Man. It's like the part when Simba goes and visits Pride Rock
Yeah.
when he's a grown up and everything's dead. That's what it's like.
I wouldn't get out except for the fact I don't want to splash my feet around with
Yeah. This is a lake butt overlook. Actually, this isn't, but Lake Butt overlook is somewhere around here. This is Yellowstone Lake here. It's not Lake Butt.
Oh. This is danger. Keep off the thermal area.
Thermal area. It's like radiation fallout. Interesting. It's seeping out of the ground. What do you call that?
The grass is like black.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Now that we're on the other side of Yellowstone Lake, there are a lot more healthier looking trees. It is much greener and happier. Well, our lush trees turned back into non-lush trees. It's a graveyard of trees. What a horrible situation at Yellowstone, Aaron. But you see all the little baby trees. They're there. In 15 or 20 years, it'll be beautiful again. We're pretty sure that's Old Faithful.
There's like no
But there's
sign.
like several all the way around, and there's no sign saying that is Old Faithful. So we'll just wait and see.
There's a lot of people sitting right here.
There's a whole bunch of benches, so it makes us think it's this one. Because you're waiting for it to erupt.
Maybe I should sit and wait.
Look at that, Aaron.
Yeah. He wants that piece of bread, but he's nervous.
I would feed him if I could, but I have nothing for him. Yeah, I'm looking at you. You're gonna go get that bread, aren't you? Whoa. Go get it. Mmm. Gotta go eat it in peace. That's amazing. They're huge. They're like hawks.
The crow's almost as big as that child.
Yeah. The kid better look out. He'll grab him. This looks like a runoff from Old Faithful.
We got an hour to go before she's gonna blow again.
Yeah, it's estimated another hour.
Got here just after the last eruption.
Yeah, we just missed it. That's the way it goes, though, isn't it? It smells just like eggs. Wow, look.
Isn't it gorgeous? It's blue.
And it's clear. It's bubbling. Boiling, I guess you would say. See, I thought that other one was boiling, but man, look at this one. I wonder what the orange is.
Sulfur.
Guess so. There we go. Whoa. That's so cool. Oh my goodness. Wow. It's supposed to last a couple of minutes. We need to get a picture with it. At least I think it's supposed to last a couple of minutes.
The last few minutes. It's already going down there.
I got in a video of us in it.
Okay.
I got the best part, which was the starting. People are leaving before that, so they can get out of here.
Yeah.
It's just as cool as fireworks.
Yeah, people are running back.
Mm-hmm. Here we are at the exit of Yellowstone. Did you have a good time, Aaron?
I had a great time.
I had a great time too. Beautiful scenery. Lovely time. This entire forest is dead. Over here is called the Wyoming Range. Wyoming Mountain Range. And it is impressive. Oh. Trees are impressive too. This is a beautiful range. This is called the Wind River Range. These trees just insist on being seen. The Wind River Range. Talk about picture perfect here. This is Windows screensavers. the road. It's scary and empty. Still searching for a place to sleep, but we found food.
We found food. Now I'm starving. There's some jalapeno poppers in there and some mozzarella sticks.
There's the other half of our meal. It's fish.
Fish and chips and shrimp.
Yeah. We found a place, huh, Aaron? Holiday Lodge. Here's our home. Supper was amazing. This must automatically lock. It's a real key. Yeah, it auto locks. Good to know. Can you show the people what this is over here? That they jerry-rigged or whatever
So
you call it?
they took like a 3-pole switch. It's ingenious. They took a 3-pole switch and they made the top AC. The middle's off, so it's like in an open position, and then the bottom turns on heat. So basically, they just have this AC going straight up to that right there.
Yeah.
And then you have your own panel right here. Those are all tied together, so they must have tried to save on wire and they ran all the neutrals off the same hot. And they all simultaneously disconnect. It's really because that whole circuit only has one neutral, which is totally legal. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well, that's good. So they passed inspection.
Yeah, passed my inspection at least.
Well, I slept well.
Me too.
They had good air conditioning, nice and loud so you can sleep. Whoa. What a fresh morning. Time to see if we can make it home in a day. Gotta go turn in our key. Here are some of our last views of the Wyoming mountains. We're on 287 South, heading for I-80. And we're gonna be driving through Nebraska home. Lovely mountains around here. If anybody can count the amount of times I said mountain in this video, in this whole anniversary video, you will win a prize. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but you will win it. Aaron, how fast are you going?
Well, I was going 100, now I'm going like 98.
Aaron, you need to slow down.
There you
You doing 100?
go. Yeah, I'm doing 100. Just because it's straightway.
Wide open range. There's nothing here. This is a desert out here. Wyoming has a lot of space. A lot of open space. And a lot of cattle. This is cattle country. That's what a sign told me when I first entered Wyoming. Look, Aaron, we're home.
Yeah, I made it to Iowa.
Yep. We made it safely home, Aaron.
Without any car problems.
No car problems. Home. Well, this is the end, I guess.
Venturing off this point is almost certain death.
Is that what you read? It looks like it. This is pretty cool.
We haven't even seen Mount Rushmore yet.
I know.